All right, we are live. I wonder if everything's going to play correctly. I have no idea. This is just an experiment, guys. So let's see what happens. But Trump's going to talk here in a minute. And I don't know what's going to happen. I think the sound's probably not going to come through, but we're doing this anyways. We're doing it live. I have no idea what I'm doing. Trump speech. Oh my God, he's already talking. What is this?
Mental institutions and insane asylums. They were drug dealers, gang members, and even 11,888 more than 50% of whom killed more than one person. This is what the Biden administration allowed to happen to our country, and it can never be allowed to happen again. We had men playing in women's sports, transgender for everybody, crime at record levels with law enforcement, and words such as that just absolutely forbidden. We had the worst trade deals ever made, and our country was laughed at from all over the world. But they're not laughing anymore.
Go to war. This is crazy.
Over the past 11 months, we have brought more positive change to Washington.
You guys should join us on our YouTube page, The Foreign Report
in American
Show.
History. There's never been
YouTube.
anything like it, and I think most would agree.
Can you guys hear this?
I was elected in a landslide.
I'm going to go over to YouTube. Come over to YouTube.
And all 7 swing states and everything else with a mandate to take on a sick and corrupt system.
Okay, great. Thanks.
That really just took the wealth from people and crushed the dreams of the American people. For the last 4 years, the United States was ruled by politicians who fought only for insiders, illegal aliens, career criminals, corporate lobbyists, prisoners, terrorists, and above all, foreign nations, which took advantage of us at levels never seen before. They flooded your cities and towns with illegal aliens. They decimated your hard-earned savings. They indoctrinated your children with hate for America.
Episodes going to drop on Friday.
Really, I mean, they just released a level of violent felons that we had never seen.
He is going to, I think, announce going in.
They caused mayhem.
There's a lot of precious
a horrible situation
in
all over the globe. But now you have a president who fights for the law-abiding, hardworking people of our country, the ones who make this nation run, who make this nation work. And after just 1 year, we have achieved more than anyone could have imagined. Starting on day one, I took immediate action to stop the invasion of our southern border.
He's really reading.
For the past 7 months, 0 illegal aliens have been allowed into our country, a feat which everyone said was absolutely impossible.
Last night,
do you remember when Joe Biden said that he needed Congress to pass legislation to help close the border? He was always blaming Congress and everyone else. As it turned out, we didn't need legislation. We just needed a new president.
Oh, you just needed a
We inherited the worst border anywhere in the world, and we quickly turned it into the strongest border in the history of our country. In other words, in a few short months, we went from worst to best. We're deporting criminals, restoring safety to our most dangerous cities.
This is going to be bad.
Just take a look at Washington, D.C. It's at levels of safety that we've never seen before.
2 soldiers got shot
and they decimated the bloodthirsty foreign drug cartels. We did that all by ourselves with our people, and we're so proud of it because they were poisoning and destroying our population.
He's riffing there.
Drugs brought in by ocean and by sea are now down 94%. We have broken the grip of sinister woke radicals in our schools, and control over those schools is back now in the hands of our great and loving states where education
I can't make
belongs.
him stop.
After rebuilding the United States military in my first term, and with the addition we are adding right now, we have the most powerful military anywhere in the world, and it's not even close.
Oh my God!
I've restored American.
We always had the most powerful military by
in 10 months,
8
destroyed
times.
the Iran nuclear threat and ended the war in Gaza, bringing for the first time in 3,000 years.
That's not true.
Peace to the Middle East
3,000 years.
and secured the release of the hostages, both living and dead.
It's interesting.
Here at home, we're bringing our economy back from the brink of ruin. The last administration and their allies in Congress looted our treasury for trillions of dollars, driving up prices and everything at levels never seen before.
A buffet of lies.
I am bringing those high prices down and
You're not bringing
them down
anything down
very fast.
In the chat, anyone's gas prices go down? Anyone's food prices go down?
Car prices rose 22%, and in many states, 30% or more. Gasoline rose 30 to 50%. Hotel rates rose 37%. Airfares rose 31%. Now, under our leadership, they're all coming down and coming down fast. Democrat politicians also sent the cost of groceries soaring, but we are solving that too. The price of a Thanksgiving turkey was down 33% compared to the Biden last year.
That's not how people measure things.
The price of eggs is down 82%
that is
since
not
March,
true either.
and everything else is falling rapidly. And it's not done yet, but boy, are we making progress. Nobody can believe what's going on.
80%? That's
Here are just some of the efforts that we have underway. You will see in your wallets and bank accounts in the new year. After years of record-setting falling incomes, our policies are boosting take-home pay
all take note.
at a historic pace. Under Biden,
you all need this level of
real
confidence
wages plummeted by $3,000. Under Trump, the typical factory worker has seen a wage increase of $1,300.
I don't think he's taking a breath. This is kind of
workers,
impressive.
it's $1,800. For miners, we're bringing back clean, beautiful coal. It's $3,300. And for the first time in years, wages are rising much faster than inflation.
Also true. Anyone in the chat have rising wages?
The wages, just look at it.
Just
wages
look at it. Beautiful. He's riffing. He's riffing.
Faster than inflation.
I was hoping this jacket was going to make everything bearable.
There are more people working today than at any time in American history, and 100% of all jobs created since I took office have been in the private sector.
Guys, he's going to announce the Epstein files are all being released.
Of all jobs have been in the private sector rather than government, which is the only way to make a country powerful and great.
I can't believe
this historic trend will continue. Already,
I think he's on Adderall.
I've secured a record-breaking $18 trillion of investment into the United States, which means jobs, wage increases, growth, factory openings, and far greater national security.
This is breathtaking amount of lives. You can't keep up with this.
Has been accomplished by tariffs. My favorite word, tariffs, which for many decades have been used successfully by other countries against us, but not anymore. Companies know that if they build in America, there are no tariffs, and that's why they're coming home to the USA in record numbers. They're building factories and plants at levels we haven't seen. AI, automobiles, we're doing
AI. He just said AI randomly. There we go.
Not even remotely possible. There has never, frankly, been anything like it. 1 year ago, our country was dead.
I don't know if this
was
a good idea.
Absolutely
this
dead.
Is incredible.
Our country was
My
ready to
blood
fail.
pressure is spiking.
Totally failed. Now we're the hottest country anywhere in the world. And that's said by every single leader that I've spoken to over the last 5 months.
Because they know how to goose you.
Next year, you will also see the results of the largest tax cuts in American history that were
Where the jobs
really
numbers at, buddy?
Great, big,
Where's unemployment
bill,
at?
Perhaps the most sweeping legislation ever passed in Congress. We wrapped 12 different bills up into one beautiful bill. That includes no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security for our great seniors. Under these cuts, many families will be saving between $11,000 and $20,000 a year, and next spring is projected to be the largest tax refund season of all time.
It's
because
incredibly
of tariffs,
difficult
along
to
with
listen
the
to.
just passed one big beautiful bill. Tonight, I am also proud to announce
everything's gonna be okay,
that more than 1,450,000, think of this, 1,450,000 military service members will receive a special, we call warrior dividend before Christmas, a warrior dividend in honor of our nation's founding in 1776.
Is that going to cover their health care?
We are sending every soldier $1,776.
Are you kidding me? 1776?
And the checks are already
what a loser.
on the way. Nobody understood that one until about 30 minutes ago.
Too bad their medicine costs $10,776.
And the bill helped us along. Nobody deserves it more than our military. And I say congratulations to everybody. And by the way, we now have record enlistment in our military. And last year we had among the worst recruitment numbers in our military's history. What a difference a year makes. In addition, I'm doing what no politician of either party has ever done, standing up to the special interest to dramatically reduce the price of prescription
Anyone that
drugs.
offers to sell you a golf course,
directly with the drug companies, foreign nations, which were taking advantage of our country for many decades to slash prices on drugs and pharmaceuticals by as much as 400, 500, and even 600%. In other words, your drug costs will be plummeting downward. And I use the threat of tariffs to get foreign countries who would never have done it to pay the cost of this giant dollar reduction. They stopped ripping us off, and it began as of 4 days ago. There has never been anything like this in the history of our country. Drugs have only gone up, but now they'll be going down by numbers never conceived possible.
Never conceived
it's called
possible.
Most Favored Nation. And no president has ever had the courage or ability to get this done until now. The first of these unprecedented price reductions will be available starting in January through a new website, TrumpRx.gov.
Oh, God. He's going to put his name on everything.
Will greatly reduce the cost of health care. I'm also taking on the gigantic health insurance companies that have gotten rich on billions of dollars of money that should go directly to the people. The money should go to the people. That's you. So they can buy their own health insurance, which will give far better benefits at much lower costs. It will be far
The insurance companies are going to give people the money so they can buy health insurance?
To make insurance companies rich. It was bad health care at much too high a cost. And you see that now in the steep increase in premiums being demanded by the Democrats, and they are demanding those increases, and it's their fault. It is not the Republicans' fault. It's the Democrats' fault.
This sounds like my toddler.
It's the Unaffordable Care Act, and everybody knew it. Again, I want the money to go directly to the people so you can buy your own health care. You'll get much better health care at a much lower price.
Where are we going to get the health care from the same insurance companies that are ripping us off?
That have gotten rich in the Democrat Party, which is totally controlled by those same insurance companies.
For sure.
They will not be happy, but that's okay with me because you, the people, are finally going to be getting great health care at a lower cost. Another major focus is the cost of energy. For years, the radical left Democrats exploited the green energy scam as an excuse to funnel many billions of dollars into their own massive slush funds as their energy restrictions drastically drove up prices, and they drove them up at record levels. Electricity costs surged 30 to 100% under Biden. And the typical
sometimes
family
I feel
lost
like I wish I did believe all of this. What if we all believed it? Wouldn't it be nice? If we all believed it, then everything would be perfect. We wouldn't actually notice that nothing is affordable.
Energy emergency. Gasoline is now under $2.50 a gallon in much of the country. In some states, it, by the way, just hit $1.99 a gallon. And within the next 12 months, we will have opened 1,600
You just caused the price of oil to go up by the oil embargo on Venezuela.
By practically, I would say by anybody, or certainly not very soon. Prices on electricity and everything else will fall dramatically. The Democrat inflation disaster, again, the worst in the history of our country, also robbed millions of Americans of home ownership and indeed the American dream. The yearly cost of a typical new mortgage increased by $15,000 under Democrat rule. In 11 months, we've already gotten that annual cost down by $3,000.
Does anyone see gas under $2?
And it's coming down a lot lower. Wait till you see. The numbers are going to be shocking. And I'll soon announce our next chairman of the Federal Reserve, someone who believes in lower interest rates
which
by a
won't
lot
change anything.
And mortgage payments will be coming down even
No, they
further
won't.
early the new year, and you will see this. In the new year, I will announce some of the most aggressive housing reform plans in American history. A major factor in driving up housing costs was the colossal border invasion. We have never been invaded. This is the worst thing that, frankly, in my opinion, the worst thing that the Biden administration did to our country is the invasion at the border.
Still talking about
the last administration and their allies in Congress brought in millions and millions of migrants and gave them taxpayer-funded housing while your rent and housing costs skyrocketed.
Yeah, right?
Over 60% of growth in the rental market came from foreign migrants. At the same time, illegal aliens stole American jobs and flooded emergency rooms, getting free health care and education paid for by you, the American taxpayer. They also increased the cost of
BlackRock
law enforcement by numbers
neighborhoods
so high that they are not even to be mentioned. For the first time in 50 years, we are now seeing reverse migration as migrants go back home, leaving more housing and more jobs for Americans. In the year before my election, all net creation of jobs was going to foreign migrants. Since I took office, 100% of all net job creation has gone to American-born citizens. 100%. In the end, government either serves the productive, patriotic, hardworking American citizen, or it serves those who break the laws, cheat the system, and seek power and profit at the expense of our nation. Look at Minnesota, where Somalians have taken over the economics of the state.
If this is all he's doing is just riffing, then this is clearly the Epstein distraction. I mean, I thought he at least had balls to invade another country to distract us from Epstein.
For so long
as this is
before
just
my
him
election, the vast majority of good and decent Americans were forced to watch
about
as
everything.
corrupt politicians plundered the halls of power, exploited our taxpayers, and pillaged every system that makes civilized society function. But not anymore, and you see that every day. Not anymore. We're putting America first, and we are making America great again. Very simple. We are making America great again.
The cattle farmers here in the United States?
Tonight, after 11 months, our border is secure. Inflation is stopped. Wages are up. Prices are down. Our nation is strong. America is respected, and our country is back, stronger than ever before. We're poised for an economic boom, the likes of which the world has never seen. Soon we will host the World Cup and the Olympics, both of which I got. But most importantly, we will celebrate the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. There could be no more fitting tribute to this epic milestone than to complete the comeback of America that began just 1 year ago. When the world looks at us next year, let them see a nation that is loyal to its citizens, faithful to its workers, confident to its identity, certain to its destiny, and the envy of the entire globe. We are respected again like we have never been respected before. To each and every one of you, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
No war?
God bless you all.
This is it? No war? Just riffing? Oh, he's going to stand there. He's going to stand until they're out. He doesn't want to walk around. Wow. What a waste of time. Wow, look at that. Wait, you got to look at. Oh, my God. What a colossal waste of time. This guy has no balls. I thought at the very least this fascist would take us into war. No, he just lied for 15 minutes. I'm going to go hug my children. What a waste. What an absolute waste of life, of space, of our time. How do you guys feel? How do you guys all feel out there? I had a glass of coquito. Thank you. This is awful. Okay. Well, I guess he didn't really talk about the Epstein files. Anyone? That's weird. I think they're supposed to be released on Friday. Yeah, listen, I'm sorry. I don't know. There was a weird sickness in me that was like, he's going to go to war. This is a war thing. But no, this man's way weaker than I ever possibly thought. Oh, God. Well, guys, that was a quick one. I just wanted to come on, and if there was anything of substance that he was going to say. if I were to, let's say, go ahead and try to, I don't know, fact check every single thing he said, I'd be here all night. So that's another live stream for you. 4reportshow.com. Sign up. New episodes dropping on Friday. We just talked about this. Man, who would have thought? What an awful. Now we're going to be talking about this for 2 days. Thank you. Love you guys too. Man, what a day. Later, guys.